What is going on, guys? Welcome to GregglesTV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How's everyone doing? Before we get into the news, I need something from you guys. I need you to send me a 15-second video choosing your favorite best phone of 2017. It can be any phone. It could be an iPhone, a Samsung phone, an LG phone, a OnePlus phone, whatever phone it is for 2017, your favorite best, whatever the best phone you think is of 2017, send me a video, 15 seconds, and email it to me. Email is GregglesTV@gmail.com, and in the subject just put like best phone 2017, something like that, so I know where to place it. I want these ASAP because I'd like to get this video out hopefully by Monday, Tuesday at the latest. So get these videos out to me ASAP. That's as soon as possible if you didn't know. Let's get into the news. First story of the day is the fingerprint sensor underneath the display of the phone. Now, we've been talking about this. We talked about it earlier, I think it was this week, of which manufacturer was a top 5 manufacturer of a phone that would have the fingerprint sensor underneath the display per Synaptics. And it looks like we know who the vendor is. It is Vivo, which is a top 5 phone manufacturer, because if you take all the sales worldwide, they end up in the top 5. And it's going to be called Clear ID. That's going to be the name for the fingerprint sensor underneath the display, Clear ID. I like the name. I think it's a nice marketing scheme for a name, and it's supposed to work fantastic. Some of the things to keep in mind, though, I guess the way it works from what I read from the article is you have to have the display actually on in order for it to work. You can't just, press your finger on the display and it works. The display actually has to come on. So you either have to like lift the phone up so that it has lift to wake, so that the display comes on and then you can place your fingerprint, or hit the power button so the screen comes on and then place your fingerprint. That's the way I believe it works, which I don't like, because I know, I unlock my phone all the time without the display on, and to have the display on, like say it's just laying there flat, I don't want to have to hit the power button and then the fingerprint display. I'd rather just have it on the phone itself rather than under the display, if that's going to be the way it works. Hopefully they get that figured out. The other update for this is that it's going to be called Clearview once it reaches Samsung, Apple, and any other phone that has an OLED display. I guess it's slightly different technology because OLED displays are a little bit harder to work with, but it works just as well as any other fingerprint display or fingerprint on any other phone. Just the thing is, the screen has to be awake as of right now. And our last story of the day is that there's some analysts saying that the Galaxy phones, aka Samsung phones, will drop below 20% market share. Currently, or at least last year, they were 20.5% market share. It looks like in 2018, they're predicting they'll drop down to 19.2% market share, which would put them into number 2. It would put Apple, I guess, above them. And then it's basically going to be Apple, Samsung, and then a bunch of other Chinese branded phones that happen to be Huawei, Oppo, OnePlus One, Xiaomi. Like those kinds of phones are actually taking market share away from Samsung so that they lose some, because those phones like from OnePlus are super inexpensive at like $500, and you're basically getting almost the same exact phone, albeit maybe the display isn't as good and the camera isn't as good, but still the display and the cameras on these are excellent. They're really nice. So it's taking away from that premium experience that people pay for with those premium prices with Samsung. So we'll see how Samsung counteracts this, or if they can even counteract. I don't think they're going to be able to. Obviously, I think their first priority is to get profits over market share, just as long as they don't lose too much market share to the point where they can't compete with anybody. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. My question of the day is, have you second guessed yourself into buying a Samsung phone? Because you've seen some of these Huawei phones, these OnePlus phones, these Xiaomi phones, and been like, you know what, this phone is a lot less expensive than a Samsung phone and offers almost the same or maybe even a better experience experienced in some areas and thought about buying that Chinese branded phone, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very curious to hear your opinions. And then also, guys, don't forget, send me your 15-second videos, GregglesTV@gmail.com, on what is the best phone of 2017. Thanks for watching. See you down the road. Peace!